Well, hi there guys, and welcome, and thank you very much for taking the time to join me today. Today I'm going feral. I'm off out on a nice woodland solo camp. Let's get through this bit. It's something I'm looking forward to, and I'm looking forward to bringing you along. Right now I'm just making my way through the woods, and I'm heading to my bushcraft base camp. Well, I'm just making my way across this bit, and I'm being a little bit careful because there's a bit of a drop down there. This camp I was supposed to do last week, but the weather was atrocious, and hopefully if I've managed to fit it on, should see a short clip of what the stream is like in the area where I need to cross to get over to my little bushcraft spot. I'm nearly there now, and I'll bring you back along with me in a little while. Right then guys, camp is just over the other side there, and we've got to make our way across the stream. Those of you that are regular to the channel have seen me cross there many times, but what a difference a week makes. Last week this was impassable. I would have just been swept down. The water was coming over that bottom tree, and it was so fast paced, it would have been just silly. And the only other way to get to camp is it just wasn't happening, and it didn't stop raining. So I'm out today, and I'm just going to head over, and I'll bring you back once I'm along at camp. Right then guys, as you can see, I've arrived at camp. I've ditched the pack, and it is so good to get that off. And for those of you that have not been here before or haven't been for a while, there's been a few changes to camp. Me and my wife have recently built this raised fire pit. It's not always we want a big fire, and we've just built this to make a brew, to do a bit of cooking. Nice comfortable work height for cooking and things as well. If we take a little look around, we've got some firewood. We've got some more firewood at the back. The shelter, me and my wife rebuilt that earlier this year. We've got some seating under the shelter, table, and we've got the main fire pit just along here. So yeah, that's pretty much camp. I'm going to get set up, I'm going to unpack, get set up, and light a fire in the raised fire pit, and we'll get a brew on and maybe cook something to eat. But yeah, it's so good to be out. It's just nice to spend a little bit of time out in nature, and I'm really looking forward for this camp. I think this is the first solo I've done this year. I'm not too sure, I'll have to look over my other footage and photographs and things, but I do think this is the first solo I've done this year, and we're into the back end of September. Letting the side down, guys. There we have it guys, that's my setup, full camo setup. I'm in the DD nest tonight, first time in that, but we'll look at that in another video. Let's head over to camp. Got it all unpacked now and sorted out. Got my Bergen emptied and hung up. Got my bag with my food and what have you in. We've got a kettle and everything there ready to make a brew. Fire kit, plate and stuff like that. Everything all nice and tidy. Got my axe and my saw in there to process a little bit of firewood for the raised pit. We've got all my kit there. We've got my lanterns. These are absolutely great, these lanterns, like, been using these for years. The Goal Zero lantern, lighthouse lantern I think they're called. Absolutely awesome bit of kit. Got some head torches and stuff in there. Bits and bobs, knife, some water, my camera stuff, and as I mentioned earlier, firewood there. And it's just absolutely cracking. It's so good to be out. I'm going to light the fire shortly and cook some food and get a brew on, because I'm getting a little bit ready for a cuppa and I am definitely getting hungry now. But yeah, does it get much better? And this is just like a home from home. Going feral, awesome. Right then guys, time to get a fire going and get some food. Food on the go and a brew. Just using these wool twists. They're absolutely amazing and everybody seems to be using these at the minute. They are a really good bit of kit. Good addition to your fire kit. Dry twigs and stuff in here, I think. Some thinner ones on there. Oh. Catch a bit more. Well, the fire's burning away nice. We'll get that kettle on for a brew and we'll get some stuff prepared now for something to eat, because I am absolutely starving. I'll bring you along and see what we've got today. Right, we've got the kettle on and I'm just going to fry up some spam. Just have a nice spam sandwich. Get rid of that. See if we can get it out the tin. There we go. There we go. Wasp. Put that one in there. Another nice thick slice. Oh, you might be able to cut that one down a little bit more. There we go. Get them in there. We'll get them on the fire as well. We'll give that knife and everything a wipe. Spam sarnies with tomato sauce, I can't beat it, especially in the woods. Fantastic. That big pot of tea, and then sit back and relax for a bit and enjoy a couple of these chocolate digestives. Stick to only having sugar on a weekend, but this is fantastic. Simple things in life, Right, get some finer twigs put on there. Get and catch. Put a few more on. A couple of bigger ones. I've done a bit of a upside down base for the fire. One, I can just leave it and the embers will burn down and it'll catch. Two, the ground under here is a little bit damp, so it just gives the fire that little bit more of a chance. And I've put some logs, damp logs, around the fire. They can be drying as the fire is burning. So all being well, we should have a nice fire going to sit in front of tonight. A couple of beers, some nice food. That's what it's all about. It doesn't get much better. Get them on. A little bit of twiggy bits. What are these in there? Right then guys, I'm just chilling by the fire. The fire's burning away really nice and it's just so nice to be out. We're starting to lose the light now, but it's been a bit of a weird sort of day. Today would have been my dad's 77th birthday and it's his memorial. We lost him 2 years ago, so he passed away on his 75th birthday. But yeah, it's just nice to be out and just reflect and take some time to yourself. And I'm just going to raise a drink to my dad. Happy heavenly birthday, Dad. And I'm just going to sit by the fire and just enjoy some time to myself, enjoy a beer before I start cooking some food. I'm still a little bit full from my lunch. Got that a little bit late, but you don't go by a clock, do you, when you're in the woods? It's just good to be out. And I think that we've got a little bit of rain now, but it's nice and warm and nice and dry under here. So I'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. I'm just enjoying this. Right then guys, we've got the fire lit on the raised fire pit. It's time to get some food on the go. And slice up some mushrooms. Just a couple of mushrooms and some onion. We're going to do some steak, chips, onions, mushrooms. And I'm using my new knife. How awesome's that? My son paid for him and myself to do a blacksmith course. And we went on that. It was a full day. And we made Damascus knives, and I made mine, so it's perfect for me for when I'm out cooking on the fire, and I'm really happy with it. And it was absolutely amazing of my son to arrange that for us both. We had a really good father and son day, and we done that with a guy called Richard Walker. And that's in a place, we done it at a place called Grassington, and he's called Ember Ironworks. I'm a cracking lad, and it was a cracking day out. And the knife has got a really good edge on it, and it's just perfect for this. Right, that's the onions and the mushrooms. We'll lift them out the way so they don't fall. And we'll put some oil and what have you on them just now. We'll just put them down there. And I'm just using a couple of nice red potatoes, and I'm just going to slice them. We used to call these fritters when we were kids. That's what my mum used to call them. So just put them on there out the way. Put them to one side. That's plenty there. And I'm going to fry them in beef dripping. We'll get this put in there, and then we'll get that on the heat, and then we'll season the steak while that's melting. Put that on the campfire and get that on the heat. And I've got one of those Big Daddy steaks out of Aldi, so that's going to be for tea tonight. Spin that round. These are £7 odd now. Everything, especially beef, has just gone up so much. Turn it over. We'll just take that over that way and be alright. And I've got this nice steak seasoning for it. There we go. Texan Steakhouse seasoning. Get that on there. Turn it over. Plenty on it. Rub it in. Get it pushed in. We'll just get these potatoes, the onions and mushrooms cooked. We'll leave that there for the time being. There we go. Plenty on it. Put some on there. We'll get some on the edge. Look at that. Nice. Right, we'll leave that there for now, and we'll keep an eye on these potatoes, the oil, the dripping, and the mushrooms and the onions. How does that look? You cannot beat cooking on a campfire. Let's try those potatoes. They are fantastic. You can't beat cooking and beef dripping. See what the steak's like. Well, look at that. Got a nice bit of crispiness on the edge from that seasoning. But it's got a little bit of kick to it, that. Let's try that bit. See what I mean? Nice little bit of crispiness to it. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get stuck back into them potatoes. Just look at that. Well, this is fantastic. Well, I'm just going to tuck into this and I'll get back to you in a bit. Well then guys, it's about my time for bed. It's been absolutely cracking day, really enjoyed it. It's been so good to be out. It's been nice just sitting here in front of the fire and listening to the rain on the tarp. It's yeah, it's been nice. Food was spectacular and the fire's pretty much burnt out. Just them few little bits there to burn off. But yeah, it's my time for bed. Right, so I'm gonna catch up with you again in the morning and we'll see you then. Bye for now. Well, good morning guys, and what a beautiful morning it is. We've got the sun coming up and it's just absolutely beautiful. The woodland is looking spectacular. But yeah, I really enjoyed yesterday. Last night, just chilling by the fire, some nice food, just perfect. It doesn't get much better. I really enjoyed it. Bit of rain, but nothing too major. I slept reasonably well in that first night in that hammock. But yeah, stream kept us awake a little bit. Woke up needing a pee. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. But I'm going to start wrapping up now, pack up and head off, and I'll bring you back in a tiny little bit. Well then guys, that's me ready for the off. Got my Bergen packed up, my hammock and everything packed away, camp all tidied up, and I must admit this new fire pit absolutely works a treat. Made life so much easier being able to stand and cook my food. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope I haven't bored the life out here and waffled on too much crap. Until the next one, bye for now. Stay safe. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, much appreciated. Take care. Bye for now.